Okay, so let's put those together in a progression just like we did last week. In fact, before we even do that, let's just practice them slowly before we put them in time. Okay, so our last lesson had these chords, as you can remember, A major, D major, and E major. Okay, but let's just make them, the whole progression, a minor key. Let's just convert this to minor, and this to minor, and this to minor. And lo and behold, we have our new practice progression. Look at that. Okay, let's just warm up on it though before we play it in time. So that means we're going to stay right here and play A minor here, D minor here, and E minor right there. So we're not going to have to move around. We're going to play all our minor shapes in one position in one key. Okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and A minor. Good. Here comes D minor at you. 2, 3, 4. Good. And then here comes E minor at you. 3, 4. Okay. You can notice I'm repeating the top notes and the bottom notes to make it an even phrase, but there's a variety of ways you can practice going over them. Okay. I could have done it like this. Right, that's perfectly fine too. I could have taken the D minor like this and picked up the fifth on the bottom. So you can get creative with how you put them together, you know, at your own practice. Okay, so let's do those together now with the metronome. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes D minor. Here comes E minor. Back to A minor. Okay, so I bet you know what we're going to do now. We're going to play along with our loop station, and we're going to double up the time of the chords so you can kind of get up and down it more comfortably and feel like you can really focus on what you're playing here. Okay, so let's see what that sounds like. Let's go over the chords I'll be playing. I'm sure you know these by now. We've talked about them. Pattern 4, A minor would be right here, based off the original E shape, made into minor, and then made into a bar chord. Our D major chord becomes minor by affecting the third and making it minor there. The E minor shape that I used could be right here, which originally comes from open D, going up to E minor here. Or if you want, you can also just go up a whole step and play your E minor here. Okay, so use those 3 chords, it should be fine. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play it in quarter notes so it'll be easier for you. E minor. E minor. Back to A minor. Okay, so I just did it in quarter notes so you could follow along with me more easily. If you want to play eighth notes, we can do that now too. You'll just get up and down the arpeggio a little quicker. But let's see what that would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. E minor. Back to A minor. Okay, so it doesn't sound like real interesting melody right now, but you got to admit it sounds like the chords, and we're really structuring the sound of the chords now with these triad sounds, okay? Because we're really giving you the information about the harmony now, not just the notes of the key, but the actual notes of the chord. And that really makes or gives your playing some more melodic interest and more impact when you're playing over chords, okay? So you want to use some of that at any given time when you're improvising. You got to have some triadic structures, arpeggio structure somewhere in your soloing so it has some harmonic information, okay? So now I'm just going to play a little bit myself using some of these arpeggios, and I'll just stay in A natural minor or A minor like we've talked about, but I'll use the triads in there as well just to dress it up a little bit, okay? So back to the beginning. Here we go. 3, 4. So there you have it. I played a solo that was mostly combinations of triad arpeggios mixed in with some scale stuff, and I put them over the neck to show you can kind of connect them in a variety of ways. But we're going to be able to do a lot more with those once you get them under your fingers. So why don't you spend time working over this progression for the next lesson and really practice those hard and play them only as fast as you can play them slow, but make sure you start thinking about combining those together to make more interest in your soloing now. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Practice hard. I'll see you next time.